Hey, welcome to the Mountain Storm Workshop. This will be version 5.7a or something. You know, I've done so many different things in my life to make a living, and I really have never messed with metal. It's like the last little corner I need to turn, so I feel like a true Renaissance man, where I can turn my hand to anything. And so, let me show you the Mountain Storm welding cart, man. I converted my venerable Craftsman tool chest, which I am in and out of this thing dozens of times an hour. So it's like a part of my body, actually. That's how it feels. And so let's take a little look at what I've created here for my new adventure into metalworking. So obviously got the welder, got the hood, got the cord for the welder. But check this out, I've got my really cool little caddy, right? Which also doubles as a welding rod holder, which is super nice. Got my little fire extinguisher, got my argon bottle, regulator. Everything's all hooked up, ready to go. Haven't even cracked the bottle open yet. On this side, I've got caddies that I've made out of heat-formed Lexan for my cables, so I don't have to wonder what to do with them. I mean, it's like, what am I going to do with these cables? I can't just put them in and out of a drawer every time I want to use them. So, for the torch, pretty handy, pretty easy. You can see that's going to work out great. Foot pedal. Came up with kind of a unique way of caddying the foot pedal. It fits in there really good. Doesn't want to fall out. Won't fall out. Just sort of sits right up against this strap that I've screwed to the sides of the box. And I caddy the foot pedal cord over there. I didn't feel like it needed its own separate caddy. It's a pretty light cord. And then again, also the ground cord is pretty skinny too. So the ground clamp, foot pedal, all nice and caddied up. I mean, that's pretty cool, I think. I won't have to mess with them. And then my tool chest. Since like I said, I'm in and out of this thing all the time. So there's certain things I could not really disturb. Now I know this looks like a total jumble to you, but that's because I've just finished doing a ton of stuff and I threw everything back in here while I was cleaning. So I'm getting tired. But this will eventually get all organized back up again. This is all my basic hand tools, measuring tools. This is all my specialty drill bits, drivers, tiny tools. This is a new acquisition. This is for working with the stainless steel tubing. That'll be handy. Files. And then these are the sort of new drawers that I created. I created a welding garment drawer. So I got my three pairs of gloves, my respirator, welding jacket, stick electrode, which I'm not going to be using for quite a while, I don't think. Metal for a filler wire for working with regular type steel. Torch stuff, stick electrodes, gas lenses, all that stuff. Any spare parts I end up getting for the torch will end up in that drawer. And then when it comes time to actually cut some metal and do something with it, angle grinder, die grinder, jigsaw, Dremel, tons of Dremel bits, tons of jigsaw blades, tons of cut-off wheels and grinding wheels and wire wheels and everything that fit on all these tools. So I'm a tubing bender. And then on the bottom, if I need to drill big holes and stuff or specialty holes and stuff, I've got also my drills and taps for metric and standard. The usual angle drill, half-inch drill. And I love it because I can roll it around to where I'm going to be. And for instance, I might be right over here. So what I found, which is really handy, this is my scroll saw base, which I never used. It's just been sitting around without the scroll saw on it for many, many years. And finally found a use for it. Put this steel plate on top of it. And what's cool about this is that when I'm sitting in this little crappy plastic chair here, which is very low, it's exactly the right height to rest my hands to do that fine TIG work with that tubing that I want to play with. And I got my little TIG torch holder. I've got a magnetic base coming for it. So that's it. Really quick walk around on the metal side of the shop. You've seen the wood and acrylic side of my shop plenty, but this is new, so I'm kind of excited about it, and I can't wait to get into it. But I just got to get a little more cleanliness going here. We've got a little bit of flammable stuff around. We got some flammable rags, and then of course, oh, there's always the boxes. The boxes gotta go, man. I can't deal with it anymore. I put up with this for 10 months now. 10 months of boxes. I'm sick of it. I don't want any more boxes in my shop. I want my shop to be a shop, and it will be soon. I'm gonna get some help from my beloved spouse. She's gonna help me out. Get this stuff out of here so I can throw sparks like a welder. Thanks for hanging out in my shop with me, guys. I spend a lot of time down here. This is like my home away from home for sure. And I hope to be creating some interesting new things down here out of metal. So stay tuned.